for those of you who aren't familiar with the notebook, we recently launched a board view, and this is something that you can use to track your individual progress on tickets. So this is your own personal board. We do allow you to create tasks and assign to other people, and I'll show you how to do that just very quickly as an aside for this. You know, before we had this deadline view that organized your tasks based on when they were due. And that's great. That's very helpful, but that's not how people always work, right? If you have something that's due in a week, that might already be in progress, but there's no way to really provide that visibility in this view. So we added a board view. So let's say I have something that's due in a week, task that's due in 1 week, but I'm working on it now, just to be incredibly vague for this. So let's say it's due on the 29th. Let's say I'm working on it now. It's in progress. That's great. I can track this here. So whether I'm answering a daily stand-up or whether I'm filling out my one-on-one, I'm going to show you how to reference these tasks. And then if you're a manager and you need something from a direct report, say I need something, here is a task for my direct report. Let's say I need it by Tuesday next week. Let's assign it to Adam. So Adam is going to be notified that they have a task, and they'll be notified when the due date is, and then this will appear on their board. So this task will show up for them in their board view, and they can track it however they want to track it through their board view. I'm going to show you how Notebook works when you're answering a flow. So what should be my priority right now? Let's reference a task. Okay, let's say we have something here where it's like, here's a task for my direct report. This should be the priority right now. Anything I shouldn't be spending time on right now, let's just do this. Here's what's on my to-do list. Should I add or remove anything? Perfect example for Notebook. Let's reference an existing task. Task that's due in 1 week, but I'm working on it now. And then I'm just going to kind of show you some other ones that I have. And then I can also create a new task from here. Create new task from here, and it will show up in my notebook. Great. So here's my to-do list. Your manager can see this. This is directly related to your tasks that you have in your notebook. Our team's priority, we can just test for this. What do you want to be done for your next one-on-one? So that task that I created, that, you know, if the manager created the task for the direct report, let's go back and reference that task. Here's the task for before our next one-on-one. This is what I need you to do. I'm already aware of this. I can put this in here. Post. So you'll see now that you have tasks that show up really nicely in here. And the beautiful thing about this is whenever the task gets completed, it gets updated directly in here. So you don't have to go in and be like, hey, I finished this. So I'm going to show you right now, task that's due in 1 week, but I'm working on it now. You click the task, it's opening for the task, and then you can move it to the section. This is my task, so I can move it to whatever section I have. So it's in progress. Great. Let's say I mark it as completed. I'm done. It shows up as completed. So at any point, you or your manager can come back and reference this and say like, okay, it's already done. Like a very easy way for you to just check off your list. You can manage it this way, or you can manage it from your notebook. So if I had that task and completed, another completed task. So I could move this, I can move it to completed here. And then that's another way for you to do it. And I could reference it back in there as a completed task.